Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, I am going to attempt to simplify 6 job skills and the whole system. It's kind of complicated in my opinion, especially Hexastat, but I'm basically going to go over everything. I'm going to just hand it to you in bite-sized pieces. So let's just get right into it. So 6 job skills, you have your 6 job skills, you get your origin skill, which is the cool anime cutscene. It's an absolute bind or a true bind, so it binds the boss no matter what, does a fuck ton of damage, everybody gets that skill. And then we have 6 job skills, the actual 6 job skills. You get 4th job boost on the top right, you get your 5th job boost bottom left, and it's kind of just like boost obviously. And then 6th job common skills is shared. This is TBA, TBD, to be determined. Not sure about this, but apparently we all get common skills, like the skills that we all share, like for example Urda bind, rope lift, stuff like that. So I don't know, to be determined. So when you complete your 6th job advancement at level 260, you have to be level 260, remember that. Soul Urda energy is what you need to, get the Soul Urda itself. So the energy turns into the Soul Urda. So on the bottom left it says, I wrote down 1000 Soul Urda energy equals 1 Soul Urda. So you can have 20 Soul Urdas per character apparently. And so these Soul Urdas itself are untradeable. So once you loot them, they don't go into your inventory. Like you can't see them, you can't drop them, you can't, you can't put them in the auction house if you want to, sell it. It's literally it just goes straight to your UI tab. So don't worry about that. It's just, you never lost. It's just, it goes straight to your tab. It's not like a node stone, for example. So there are basically 2 ways to get Soul Urda energy that you can, you want to get that to turn into an actual Soul Urda. So number 1 is just bossing. Now this is hard bossing. You can't just do easy shit like fucking easy lucid. You got to do stuff like hard lotus, hard Damien, hard lucid, hard will, normal, or hard Vihilla, which is kind of nice because normal Vihilla is a lot easier than hard in my opinion. Chaos slime, you got to do chaos gloom, hard dark now, and then black mage, Saren, Kalos, calling, all those really hard bosses that are not beginner friendly. And so on the top right corner I've written, this is from the Orange Mushroom blog, shout out to them. So all these bosses you see, they have different energy that it gives you. So every week when you clear these bosses you get different energy. So for example, hard lotus you get 50 energy, hard Damien you get 50 energy. That's not that much. It's nice, but and same thing as hard lucid, you get 50 energy apparently. So but other bosses, look at this, black mage, actual normal black mage hard, you get 120, sorry, you get 300 energy from black mage. And then extreme black mage you get 600 energy. That's crazy. So I mean, people who are clearing these bosses are probably gonna get a lot more energy. So it's gonna really push people to want to boss more to get better upgrades for the energy. So that's pretty cool. But also it's kind of well, huge fuck you to the people who just don't really boss that much. But basically they're trying to push people to boss, which is nice in my opinion. So, and then so the other option is you want to just grind. So you get Soul Urda energy from grinding. It only drops from Sacred Force maps. So just just do your grinding in Hotel, Odium, Cernium, Burnium, all that good shit, Shangri-La, all the new maps. So they all drop from there. And yeah, you just want to collect the Soul Urda energy, and then you want 1000 to get 1 Soul Urda. Now this is something else completely separate, Soul Urda fragments. So these are dropped by, again, Sacred Force maps, Cernium, Burnium, Hotel, etc. So these fragments are tradable in reg server, obviously not for reboot. So if you're reboot, just skip ahead or whatever. Soul Urda fragments are tradable. You can people are probably going to sell them in the auction house. So if you're in Bara, if you're in a reg server that is very we'll just say black market heavy, people are gonna just there's always the Kana farmers. Okay, there's always the Kana farmers. They always want to make profit. That's the only reason why they play the game. They just want to make profit to do illegal things, which is so basically I'm really just gonna predict that a lot of Kana farmers are going to travel or migrate to the Sacred Force maps to get these Soul Urda fragments to sell in the auction house to make money. So just be on lookout for that in reg server. You're in reboot, then you didn't hear anything. Now the final part is the Hexastat. So Hexastat is pretty nice. I heard that the system is very complicated. I read a little bit about it, but it just made my brain explode. I seriously don't understand it, and I don't win. I'm just gonna wait till it hits GMS, and then we all kind of just kind of learn the system you know, in America or whatever, that like wherever, it's just global MapleStory, right? So I'm waiting for people to really just make the information readily available to the public. So basically Hexastat is you get critical damage, you get boss damage, you get IED, ignore enemy defense, PDR, you get damage, you get 15% max, and then you get attack power, you get 100 max, like flat, I'm assuming. I'm guessing it scales, and then main stat, you get 2000 main stat. So for example, if you're a thief, you get 2000 luck flat, which is kind of like Sacred Force, I think. I don't know. It's not Sacred Force, but it's like the stat from Sacred Force or like your arcane symbols. So that's pretty nice. I think that's pretty much it though for Hexastat. It's apparently, like, again, the system is very complicated, and it just doesn't seem like very friendly. Like they made this so complicated, like I can't even begin to fathom. Like I'm waiting to see how GMS, like, you know, learns this stuff. Like, it's insane. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not going to go too in depth, like that is not my job. I don't want to watch those like really long videos explaining 6th job. This is just kind of like a preliminary. This is just kind of like your taste before 6th job hits. It's going to be, you know, late November, so it's going to be coming up really soon. So that's why I wanted to make this video for you guys, so you have, you know what to expect, you know what to do to prepare for 6th job. So if you found this helpful, please leave a like. You can support my channel for free by just hitting a like. I don't think I'm going to ever open like a Patreon because I'm not that passionate about making money out of this channel. I just do this for the general public and MapleStory. So if you want to support my channel, just hit like, leave a comment, leave just like a stupid comment down below, and I will read it. And then just leave a like, subscribe, whatever, and then that's it.